Hello everyone. It's about 7:45 in the evening on this Tuesday. Um, so I just wanted to do a little garden update and just talk about what went well in my garden this summer and what didn't go good in the garden this summer. So let me turn the camera around. So I just got through harvesting some things. Let's talk about the watermelon. As you guys know, my watermelon actually did very well this summer. However, the squirrel got to it. This is the last one that survived, and I accidentally just snatched it off the vine, and I haven't watered it in over a week or so. The other one had cracked open, and I brought it in the house. My mom said it tasted good. So I'm thinking this one is going to taste even better. This stuff here is still growing bad. Looks like the squirrel took a hold to it. Still getting some bottom rot on some of the tomatoes. But other than that, look at all the good stuff that came out my garden. So we got some good tomatoes, some red. I had my Roma trees over there were trying to grow like they were beefsteaks. So I went under that netting and I just snatched the tops, took the tomatoes off, and cut the tops off. They were growing so big that they were actually pulling the, what do you call it, the beefsteak type of tomatoes I have forward. So a lot of my tomato plants are pulling forward, but they're coming to the end of life. And I have a lot of tomatoes that have turned red. So I am going to weigh those tomatoes and probably start my first batch of tomato sauce this weekend, and wait for the other tomatoes to turn green. So let me get back to this harvest. So you see I got tomatoes. I did not come out and water yesterday, and I got 3 eggplants. Decent size, a lot bigger than last year. What am I proud of this year? My peppers. Look at those banana peppers. Look at that. Regular peppers. Some got sun scald. A lot got sun scald. Like, look at that. But others, like this is, I think this is one of the best ones I've had all year. So I got peppers, banana peppers, and I only grow sweet peppers. I only grow sweet peppers because I cannot stand hot food. It could be slightly spicy, but if it's so hot where I can't enjoy the food, I cannot take it. So I grow sweet stuff. And my cucumbers, okay? This was a pickling cucumber, but I'm noticing when I taste some of the cucumbers, they are starting not to taste too good. So let me turn it back around. So I got more cucumbers. So all in all, for the little portion that went bad, all of this went pretty good. So let me show you else what's going on in my garden. Getting squash, and I'm gonna have to put netting on the squash because of the squirrel. So let me show you what's going on. Look at that, you guys. Isn't she pretty? She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. I believe I had another one. I had some yellow ones on here I cut off, and some yellowing. Oh, you see this? This came off of the tomato plants. Yeah. And then I had some flowers down here that have definitely probably been pollinated. Hopefully they'll grow into a squash. Okay, but the squash is doing good growing around here, and I'm just going to keep growing it around the cage. Over here, more squash. Like, we had a squash flower down here. Hopefully it got pollinated. I think it did. This definitely got pollinated. This is a yellow one. I'm going to have to cut that off because it's not supposed to be yellow yet. And these are butternut squash. We got some more flowers down here. I mean, my squash is doing well. So let me show you the cucumber plants. It's just about time for me to start pulling the cucumber plants out. The fruit that's growing on it is getting old and it's not tasting that well. Um, so I may just end up with this one plant over here. I may keep this one, but these I may be pulling out this weekend. Loofahs, loofahs, loofah plant is just growing. I got another loofah growing right there. There's the big Mama Jamma, the first one right there. I probably have more growing on the loofah. I just can't see them, and the plant usually tricks me every year. But as you can see, the loofah vine is going way over here. Here's one. We'll see if that one will keep on growing. And I want it. This is why I put the cattle panel arches here, is because I wanted the plant to continue growing over these arches. It's doing exactly what I want it to do. It's up away from everything. The birds come on it, they pollinate, they sit there, they enjoy it, and I love it. I absolutely love the plant. So it's the end of summer. What did good? Cucumbers, tomatoes, eggplant. Oh my God, my peppers. First year. 3 years, going on 4, gardening peppers. My grapes actually did well. The squirrels kept attacking them. And now it's the end of life, and it's time for the tomatoes. And I'm going to let the tomatoes keep going, but it's time for the cucumbers to come out. The eggplant is still going. I forgot to show you, I do have sweet potatoes growing over here. I still got other potatoes growing over here. And my second stint of corn is growing very well. My almonds did good. My grapes did good. My Santa Rosa plums did very well. My berry trees did okay. My blueberry tree bush by the house did well. The one in Berry Lane did not do good, and I think that's because the raspberries and stuff, they didn't do good because they're over there by the squirrel. So we got to get rid of the squirrel, and I want to put more trees over there. I want to replace those berry trees, those berry bushes, with trees. End of summer, squash is doing well. Loofah is doing well. And that's it. Strawberries did not do good. I actually have 2 metal garden beds in the house that I'm going to replace out here. As this wood starts getting worse, I'm buying garden beds, metal garden beds, and replacing them. I'm thinking I'm going to place one metal garden bed over here. As you can see, only the second layer of strawberry plants are okay. I think I want to take the metal garden bed, move this out of the way, and put it right here. It's taller, it's slimmer, and just fill it with strawberries. That way slugs won't get to it. I think where I put the strawberries in those vertical beds, they did okay, but it was too hot. So I think what I'm going to do is stick shade cloth over it like I did, a light amount, and put the strawberries there and see how they do. That's all you can do. Not everything goes well every year in your garden, but all you can do is just keep on trying. At least I got 2 good watermelons. 2. I think this watermelon is going to be the best one. I'm going to go in the house and cut it up. I'm going to wash it off, put it in the refrigerator for a couple of days, and then cut it up over the weekend. So that is it for this particular video, going on 10 minutes. Now I need to go in the house and do a recall video because a recall came in, and I like to get those to everyone. So okay, I'll see you guys in a minute on the recall video. The final harvest for Tuesday, August 9th.